Hannaford, Neil Smith, Clifford Livingston, Donald MacDonald. Forwards, Andy McLeod, Derek Watson and Drew Johnson. Got to the final last week down at Peebles against Portobello, but quite do well enough on the day, although I believe they played some quite attractive sevens during the course of the afternoon. So funny game sevens, of course, and a lot depends on how you get over the first hurdle. Once you get past the first round, all teams tend to improve that bit, and we're about to go. Dave Thomas from Edinburgh Wanderers, the referee, asking Donald if he's okay. It's Clifford, sorry, okay. So nice kick, drifting into Drew Johnson, who taps back. Andy McLeod, Donald thought he pulled that forward, but the referee's saying go on. So touch. Throw in it'll be. Royal High right on the 22, then two-man line, Drew and Andy at the back there. Forward, throwing in for Royal High. Standard practice nowadays, throws to the back, Andy takes it two-handed, back to Donald, takes it nice and open. To Clifford, long ball, Neil out to Kevin Hannaford, gets a clear run right away, just a question if he got the legs to get in. I think he has, yes, and he goes. Nice score, Kevin, run well for that, so a good start, clean line out ball, slipped away, nothing very much had to happen there, just nice clean handling and overlap resulting. So Donald with a kick, wrong side of the field for him, but see if he gets this one over. Couldn't ask for a better start than that then, that's just what the doctor ordered. Derek Watson never had his hands in the ball yet, but he'll be quite happy with that. Yes, a nice one, 6-0. Changing sides, Royal High this year, coming across to the left here, and Drew's quickly coming across the touchline to cover it. Derek in the middle of the short one, Andy McLeod there, so Kevin Hannaford watching the short one on the far side with Neil, Clifford and Donald along the back. It's hoisted high, is it just going to 10? Don't think so, no. So kick again. Almost a very good kick, but not quite there. Vital to get the kicks good in sevens, of course, when you've got good men against you. It's vital to get possession, so Royal High goes with the kick then. It's hanging in, it's a nice one, just the 10 metres, well done. Drew back to Andy McLeod, who holds it now because, oh, well done Andy. Took the tackle and laid it away beautifully to Donald, out to Clifford. Neil coming inside, takes it to Donald, does a twin of it. That's okay, it went back, so it's Derek with it to Donald, changes direction again. Maybe too many changes in there, but Andy's left in his own. He's got the ability to go the whole way if he gets away this past this one. Oh, now Andy, well done Donald, beautifully done. Andy laid that a bit loosely. Bad pass to Neil, but it's collected by Clifford, cuts through, turns inside, Drew Johnson takes it. Too many changes direction there, there's too much changing. Clifford trying to get down in the arse. Too many changes, there was overlaps a couple of times, they needed to stretch it a bit further. The changes are being done just too quickly. They're not just getting them, once they get them stretched one way, a quick change, and then really pull it. Too many changes when the overlap was there, so Royal High man had a wee knock. Donald going to throw the ball in this time and take it himself, with Derek falling back to be an extra man amongst the 3/4, which is quite useful. Somebody else to cover, but you see it's a 4 against 3 if we win the ball here. See if we manage it. Drew comes back, takes it to Donald, knocks it back, it's okay there. Runs a wee bit himself, turns it back into Derek, who cuts away with Drew with him. Says, aye, is Drew there? No, Derek decides that needs slip it through. Donald through the gap there, just looking for somebody to run in. Don't think he realised the cover was coming. Clifford will work something in here, I think. Can Neil get in? Yes. Well, made a hard job of that. Donald didn't realise the cover was coming down them at the back there. But playing quite well, keeping good possession stuff, and I like how they've always got a man back to lay it away to when you get into difficulty. It's a secret of good sevens, of course. It's Very easy to say, but not so easy to do when you're out there. It's a big field, only 7 of you, but the good 7s just have that technique and they can get somebody into the supporting position to lay it back and the confidence to do it. So here's Donald with quite a long one. Hit it well, just under the post, so 10-0. See how this kick goes. Then he had a good one the last time. Drop kick this time. It's a poorish kick because it's gone quite deep, so Andy should be able to take that. Should be able to take it. It didn't. Royal High got possession for the first time in the game. Good tackle that by Neil Smith. Really went in hard. First time. Downed again. Yeah, Derek did the tackling thinking he was round, but see the difference of the two teams there, how the boys are really decking them and going in hard looking for the ball, but to do that, I'm pushing up. And Clifford watching back for the wee snick ahead. And he picks up into Donald. Clifford's there. Can he get right through the gap? Yes, should manage to get in from there. Twisting and turning, but he's in okay. Well done. 14-0. It'll be half time before they can kick off, so nice start to the game for them. Barney will be too pleased with having to run so far, I'm sure, but quite good stuff. Well, Donald's striking the ball well, and this is on his right side this time. So see if he can swing it in. No, I can't. So score stays at 14-0 and should be just coming up to half time, I think. But now look at the watch. Now we're going to have time to kick off. Ball boys are working well today. Ball waiting for them. Quick kick off there and bounces out. Long throw to Andy. Derek takes it, has to fight them off, lays it back. Clifford goes back to collect. Keeps his eye off it there, but has it now. Slips it away to Andy again. Having to twist and turn a bit, looking for support to Derek. Long wide out to Kevin. Barney shouting to change it. Derek's there. Need to swing it into a bit of space. Too much crisscrossing there, not using them, but there's a gap there, although Drew won't want to follow him. Neil going to get there? Yes, he has. Well done, Neil. Good running. Well, over time now, of course, just the ball didn't go dead, so I think they'll be needing the rest. They're just going to wait at the halfway here. Musselburgh team hoping that that's it. Well, 20-0 and that's a half-time whistle, so convincing start. We'll just hopefully play some good possession rugby in this second half and not exert themselves too much, because clearly the game's over as a contest now, but round's very, very hard, of course, and must be subs will be keeping their fingers crossed they can maybe get a wee run today on this, some of them, because it dries out so quickly at this time of the year and it's really rock hard. Well, Donald's going to kick off. Clifford's obviously feeling that he'll do it a bit more accurately, and we wouldn't disagree with that, so see if he can get a good hanging kick in here. Just a wee bit deep, but not bad at all. Drew's right on him, manages to get there. Andy's in. Royal High fighting for the ball. They're going to get possession from it. Well, I have that one. I think they've only had their hands on the ball twice in the game, and they're not going to have it much longer, the look of this. Donald has him, the forward's just in there. Derek has it, lays it back. Drew takes it high. Yeah, nice wee score on here. Should be able to nip in, get out to Kevin. Nice score. Well done. 24-0. Simple stuff that, but a good play by Donald. Royal High winning the ball in the scrum, but Donald getting pressure on, just managing to hold the lad enough to get the forwards there, and Andy and Derek are two pretty tenacious maulers, maybe not very big, but they work out a lot of ball away from these situations, and then it was just a question of nice handling out the wing. So Donald with a kick, over it goes. Big crowd here today then, lovely day of course, probably one of the best days we've had during the Sevens season. North Berwick quite nice last week in the fields, but quite a cold wind, and after the Har this morning it's really nice to see the crowd across the far side. Plenty of cars in, and I'm sure the bars will be doing well. So Royal High with the throw then, far side of the field there, just outside the Musselburgh 22. Two-man line, forward throwing in, throws to the back, we push out the way, taps it back, but Andy McLeod's on it quickly, stretches away, wonders if he really needs to run the whole way back and decides to stop. Donald's trying a bit harder, nips in, takes it, two men outside there, wee dummy from Clifford, is he going in himself? And Derek's going to be nicked there. It was a suicidal pass, but he shouted for the ball and he didn't have much else on, so Royal High clear it. Andy McLeod's back, takes it quite nicely, he wouldn't want to run far. Is he? Oh, he says I will run this time. Yes, thanks very much. When he goes. Typical Mr. McLeod style. Felt he probably had to make up for his laxness just earlier on there, so 30 points to 0. Disappointing Royal High team this, certainly not representative of the strength of the club, and disappointing to see when a team's just overrun like this. Trying the long trick this time, it doesn't reach the line. Donald going to have to do a couple of moves to Clifford, far side. Andy stretches away, Clifford inside. It looks as if Clifford's going to have to run here. He's going to go, he'll maybe try and beat him, I think. He's just going to ease in, touch it down far out. Yep, that'll do fine. No, 36 points to 0. It's funny how a sevens tie can go like this, so I'm sure they must be not a bit interested in adding to the score at all, but there's times where it seems easier to run from the line than to stop, and Royal High, other than one or two of them, are just giving up the ghost. Drew goes in, takes it. Royal High in, turning him, but he still lays it away to Donald. Long ball out to Clifford. Loops him, takes it, looks for turning back in, needs somebody a bit deeper. Nobody got into a good position there, so Kevin coming back. He's not done much work up to now, and the ball's out just before the touch line, so just didn't get anybody in here. Donald's saying you've went in amongst them before he tried to lay it back there, which is just what happened to Cliff. This one over the back, not straight. Taking the scrum, Royal High, chance to get on the score sheet.
Can we have George Pino to the caravan, please? George Pino.
Oh, it's almost time up, so can Royal High do it? Nice scrum, maybe nip over the blind side here. No, can't even do that. Donald puts it back through his legs to Clifford. A wee shimmy, gets his heels tipped for his troubles, but Kevin says, surely not at this stage, I'm not going to run away down there. So Clifford, Donald, a wee shimmy. Donald says we don't want to go way down there. Nice long ball out to Drew, and there's no way I'm running, says Drew. To Derek. Derek has to cut through. Is he going to run? Andy there. Clifford there speeding up slowly there, laid back. Well done, Royal High. Third time they've had their hands on the ball. As Randy saying, he can go as far as I'm concerned. Ball in too much, so well done. And the score, he's not touched it down yet. Difficult finish to a pretty poor game actually. 36 points to 4, then Musselburgh win, and I doubt very much if any of them's back broken sweat there. So one hardly thinks it's an ideal start to some of the games, but in sevens it may just be that. They've managed to relax. They've played some nice stuff, although they've been under no pressure whatsoever. So we'll see the next game between Christophe and Watsonians. That'll be their next opponents, and I'm sure they'll be slipping off to watch this one and just see what the strength of the teams are like. Thanks very much to Dick for getting us started today. Musselburgh had to break sweat to win their first round ties against Royal High and Watsonians respectively. So Donald to kick off here, the ball boy nipping round the back, seemingly holding things up a little bit. The referee asks if Christophen's okay, and Donald kicks off. It's a nice kick, hanging in there. Drew gets up underneath, taps back, Andy knocks on a bit. The referee plays advantage, Christophen. So it'll be Christophen ball here. Oh, well, that was kind referee. Donald to put in then. Nicely put away there. Clifford, they're pushing up round to Donald, who's looping across to Kevin. Nicely done. They're pushing across to defence. Kevin outside him, comes away this way, right through the middle, so in he goes. That's catching him. I think a wee bit twist and turning, hopefully. No. Yes, he'll be getting the score for that. He should get the score for that, actually. That was bad refereeing. The chap was just a mile out, but he was taken over by the impetus of the tackle and should have been a score there. Barney picks up and nips about. Kevin, can he get in himself? And just short the line. And you come back this way, Donald. That's it. Now Kevin's away that way. He gets tied up. Get in yourself, Donald. Well, easy enough score at the end of the day. People not back. I'm not quite sure what the referee gave the penalty for back there, because I thought it was Musselburgh that pulled it back out of the scrum, but he was indicating from the loose play. There we are. Down we go. We deserved the score in the first instance when Donald was tackled over the line, I think. So 4-0. Six-0. Man injured here, I think. Mickerstuff Kevin looks like a finger. They're all. Surfing kick-off then, hanging ball. Drew shouts for it, gets it. Andy was going in, but Christopher taking it from him, move it across the field, pushing it out wide. Quick ball comes in, Kevin Hannaford up quickly, the ball knocked on there, so it'll be a scrum down. Didn't quite move it quickly enough, Christopher, because that overlap there. Kevin Hannaford had to come in onto the centre, so a scrum right in the middle of the field there. Clifford standing just comfy position behind. Quite sure what it's about, but he's talking about the binding, I think, Nickerstoffen. Well, they're certainly not 10 metres away, as you can see with the lines. He's indicating them to go back. You see, Kevin's the lad that worries me most about at the 7. He's not a linker, he's not a natural linker, and you'll have to be careful about that. He just laid that ball away. And Drew Johnson giving a bit of ballast to the loose head here, holds it nice and steady for Donald, lays it away to Clifford, who loops round Neil, takes it, and away he goes through a big gap. Snips past himself, is going to go in the whole way. Nice score. Well done. Nil. We pull on it there. Well, if we don't play, it'll be kicked again. No, take it again. No, take it again, I think. Well, that's not a bad kick. Drew tapped that back. Well done. Back to Donald. He jog across the field into Barney, turns to the narrow side, shimmies about, out to Andy McLeod, picks up nicely off his toes, and away he goes. Possibly go the whole length there. Okay, he's in quite easily. 14-0 then. Half time, 14-0, quite a comfy lead. Castorfin never getting any of the ball. I think they've only had it in their hands once, so difficult to play the game when you're kicking away possession like that. So see if the boys can keep up the good work. They've not really got into top gear yet. They're playing some nice, tidy rugby. They're not having to grab very hard for any possession they're getting. So Castorfin to kick off again. So Drew Johnson on the touchline side, Andy inside, Derek Watch in the middle with Kevin Hannaford at the far side. Dense, hanging kick, too long. Drew will be able to lay that back quite comfy. Donald will long ball into Clifford. Derek Watson looping round about him there. Neil goes. Yeah, he's going to manage. Well done, Neil. Still got a fair turn of pace. Good lad. Well done. He's kept his pace pretty well as the years slip by. Neil, he's quite fit. He sometimes seems to overstretch himself, but generally he's covering the ground pretty rapidly.
Utility captain to the caravan field. Utility captain.
20 points to 0 then. Be a comfy win here, I think, because Castorfin are losing a bit of interest and they're kicking off again. If the kick's as long as it was the last time, it makes it very easy. The forwards just can't get into the game and the ball's laid away before they can do anything about it. So it's a better kick this time. They're going to have to work for it. Andy taps back to Drew, lays it into Donald. There we are again, out to Barney. Goes running himself this time. If he gets Kevin up with him, he should be able to send him in. No, he's going to says, go yourself. Oh, cut in. Aye, in he goes. Well done. I thought he'd have maybe just given it to Kevin and let Kevin do a bit of running there, but quite keen, I think, to go himself. So 24-0. Good example this of possession stuff. If you just can't get your hands in the ball, it can happen. There's Sandy McLeod's taking a knock here, which is going to be a bit unfortunate. As he get a wee, he seems to have got one in an awkward spot, I think, is it? He's in the kid. He challenged in the kick off there and got a wee knock, but it seems okay, we'll hope. So Donald with a kick quite far out. It's a bad kick again. He should be able to time to play that nice and easy. Need a change. Well done, Donald. Long ball into Neil. Andy looping, comes back to Clifford, change into Donald, man outside him, but well done. And Drew won't want to run that distance. Barney want to run? No, Derek says I'll run myself. No, I can't catch him. Well done, Derek. That's him knackered for the day, but nice score. They've had it pretty easy in these first two rounds. It does bother me a bit that we've never been under a lot of pressure, although you can't we don't have any control over that. Now the opposition plays, the boys are playing good possession here. The referee's not making Christopherson have a man standing out in the middle of the field, which is not allowed actually, but the referee, he sees him, and maybe that's the English rules, we don't allow that up here. Unless they don't charge, of course. It's a nice kick. Oh, well done. 30 points to 0 then. Christopher and get a chance to get the ball here. Andy doing a bit of shoving, I think. Not 10. Christopher looking for a consolation score here. And Derek says, well, not too keen to give you that. Christopher have possession. Andy's offside there because it was maybe set up by the referees letting them play on. Clifford's not putting himself out very much, quite rightly so. So they slip in, 30 points to 4. Points to 6, with a couple of minutes or so to go. Oh, Drew was offside there. He's playing advantage, well done ref. Oh, that's a forward pass. That's it then, 30 points to 6, through to the semi-final. To meet the winners of Melrose and Trinity. So the semis are now Dunfermline, Porto, the top half, Musselburgh, and as I say, we wait for the winners of the Melrose Trinity match. So there should be good semi-finals, and it'll be interesting to see how Trinity get on here against Melrose, because they played very well in the first tie against Heriots, but Melrose are just that wee bit more tenacious and want to win. I always feel just a bit more than some of the city sides. So I'd fancy them to go through, and it would make for two pretty interesting semis. Excellent first semi there between Dunfermline and Portobello. Portobello getting through just with a 2-point margin. So Donald to kick off. It's nice hanger there. It's just barely going the 10. So wind's just holding it up there. Feet up there, so Barney going back to cover for the kick through there. Melrose leaving themselves plenty of room, it's good to see. Change direction there, winger comes cutting across. Drew goes in, no, he doesn't stop the pass through, Derek's there. Melrose managing to keep possession well, but the boys are getting in quickly now. Drew's standing off, and Donald's having to go in. Barney goes in too. Melrose ball. Made a lot of ground there. Donald gets his foot to it, it was out. Kick ahead, Drew Johnson going back for it, Kevin Hannaford going back too if he gets a good bounce. Drew Sterling there, he gets it, turns away nicely, tries to hold possession, does well. To Barney, well done Drew Johnson, excellent come out of that scrum. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, Andy snatching for it with Donald outside him, knocked on. That's a bad one. Well, not 10 again, the referee going to overlap there. Not got room, Melrose across covering, needs a change. Well done Drew, that was a good ball. That was another excellent ball on Andy. No Kevin, don't lay the ball away like that son. Drew goes in piling for it, well done. The man outside him should get in there. He's in, well done, good score. Excellent score, and give that to Drew Johnson there, who did a great bit of ball winning in the middle of the field. A tremendous dive from him to secure the possession. Well done. Melrose man out injured here in the middle of the field. That's unfortunate. I hope it's nothing too serious, but Derek's waving for his dad to come on here to see what's what. Just keep our fingers crossed that the lad's not too badly hurt. Well, it doesn't look just very comfy, the lad, but he's staying on. It's Colin Flanagan, I think, the Melrose man who's hurt there, so it's like an ankle injury. We'll see if the Melrose have a sub that they're getting warmed up just in case he... So Donald with a kick in, 4-0. Dunk, when you go across for the laddies thing, will you make sure that Tammy gives them tea tickets? He didn't have enough for them the other night, you know, for all the boys. Either side. They can go in this side here. Barney away to Kevin. Now can he go the whole way? Does he want to go? Nice ball into Barney. Oh, he'll get in now. Nice score. Nice inside ball there from Kevin Hannaford. He's floated in, there's nobody else coming across there. I'm never too happy with these floaty passes, very easy to intercept, but it was well done. Goodness me, Donald's missed that one. A vital one. Boys, still got to take the ball on, mind it when there's a kick. Well, it's not the 10, so just let them play it. Well taken, Drew Johnson. He's got in the two minds where he was going to go for that there and getting in the middle now. Barney trying to tidy it up, but we could well lose possession out of that. Well, that was unfortunate because good ball taken by Drew there, just seemed to hesitate and then pass went between a couple of the lads. So it's a Melrose ball. We're looking to get a score before half time here. Screen heel. And Donald covering across that narrow side. Man cuts through, yes, in for a nice score. Big gap there. Well, there you are. Quickly swing his game up and down.
Ian Dewar to the caravan, please.
Well, second time we've seen that today, so 8 points to 4, charge down by Barney there. Could be vital. A young looking lad taking the kick for Melrose. I don't know what age he is, but he's certainly just a youngster. Oh, it's a nice kick hanging in there, Drew Johnson under it. He was giving the ball to Musselburgh, but it was actually that's a good ball, Drew. That was just as good as anything else that was on there. Well done, Andy. I thought that was knocked on, but obviously not. Donald doesn't like to look at that. What you don't get caught out here, aye. Too much bad, just carelessness there. That's a couple of occasions. Once when they got the score, and see a bit laxness keeping it in the play, and it's not direct enough. Nice heel again from Melrose. Donald gets his foot in. Well done. A good score on here. Hold the ball as well. The ball as well. Now he's in between the posts. So 8-8. Well, we've got ourselves to blame for that. We had good possession, did the long ball out, but instead of moving it wide and working away, we're doing changes when there's still a lot of bodies on this side of the field. We're never having to stretch it at all. Over it goes, 10 points to 8. Nice kick. Well up, Drew Johnson. Taken. Can we get our hands to it? Derek's got in for it. Well done. Oh, that was good play. Now can you keep possession? Barney hasn't. Good ball that. Give it to him. You have to go, Kevin. Go on, son. Just go the whole way. On you go. He's there. Well done. He's not giving it. The referee's not giving it. The referee's just not up with the play. Now the referee's actually too slow to keep up with the play. There wouldn't be many referees would, of course, but his eyesight seems to be trailing away as well. Well done, Neil. Oh, well done, that was a good ball. Oh, well done. Nice score, they deserved that because they did score far out there. $12-10 then, and Donald we ought to take a bit more care with this one. Yes, he's got that one, so 14-10. Have to get good possession from this one, so depend on Drew here trying to get this ball back to Donald and getting it moved away and taking advantage of it. Want to keep the ball off Melrose. It's a good kick again, hanging, Drew's underneath it. Melrose man's up, it's a line out, Melrose ball. Well, we change, I thought it'd come off Drew's hand, but the referee says no. Well, he's got it to the right man, and Barnett can get away there. No hard luck, the ball's gone out. Did well though. Andy McLeod having a wee bit carry on with a loose head here. The chap's obviously trying to slip out this scrum and Andy's having none of it, so they're just not the best pals just now. So Melrose to throw in, throw to the back. Andy's there for it, misses it though. Andy giving him a wee push out the way. Need to watch this one, Barney. Face it, son. Good tackle, no pressure on. Well done. Blow the whistle, ref. Well done, good defence. Good play there, Derek Watson right up there and Andy in hard. Well done. Well, Barney. Well up, Donald. Can you hold him? Hold on, son. Yes, score there. Couldn't quite see who got it there, but ball came loose. Derek Watson, is it? Well done, Derek. Good man, 18 points to 10. That's what they needed. They'll have to score twice now. It must just out with time up. Neil just in there from the kick ahead, so that was a good one. Well done. $20 points to 10 then. 2 scores needed by Melrose now. Just a question of keeping the ball off them. Seeing the time out, must be getting close now. That's it then, all over. 20 points to 10. A harder game that one, in every respect. 1 or 2 wee mistakes creeping in, as you would expect when the pressure's on these tight games, but the lads showed a bit of character and come right back at them. Melrose are no easy meet at any time and played very well. Got still plenty of the ball there and makes for a really good final against Portobello, which was also the final at Peebles last week, of course, when they went down. So they won't be overconfident, but I'm quite sure they'll feel that they can take the game nevertheless.
Come on, Portobello! Okay.
Well, here we go then, just about to get underway. Bobby Clark, the referee. Donald to kick off, 10 minutes each way. Plenty of noise from the supporters. No, the ball didn't go out there, so... No, that's surely not right. It was played without the ball there. Donald need to put it back in, I think. Well covered by Portobello, but the boys are going. He's not offside there, unfortunately. Drew Johnson goes in again to Donald, out to Barney. Surely they get in here. Neil goes in, well done. I'll put that down to Drew Johnson again. By God, he did a tremendous dive and secured that ball. He's done some good work there at vital times. An earlier tie in there again, he was in very quickly. Donald caught from the back, wee bit of girdling around, the ball loose for a second, but Drew was in quickly and secured it on the Musselburgh side to get the ball swing along the line. So 4 points to 0. He's not been kicking them all day. Has he got that one? No. 4-0 then. Well, Kevin Hannaford's at this side. A couple of guys here, they've really caught us out a bit. Fitted long. Neil Smith takes it, goes back, says okay. He's into Clifford. Must have a look around. I don't think he'll like that side, so he changes it to Andy. Goes cutting through himself. Well done, Derek. Managed to flick it back. Donald's having difficulty picking up, but went back. Wee lob past Kevin Hannaford. Looks to go, goes slipping round him. Need a snick ahead into Barney. He's away the whole way. He's in. Well done. Oh, well done, son. I was going to say you're too late with it. Well done. Barney, I think, would have been going to kick his backside there because he'd have been happy that he'd have been able to run in, so that was excellently done there. Kevin, a wee dummy, and he thought he had the legs of the standoff, and he did. So in he goes, 8 points to 0. No, Dunny's just not hitting them at all. It's unfortunate that they're pulling them. Yeah, that's a good kick there. Oh, well done. Good possession there. Barney's away, he's got Derek with him. Going to go himself, is he? Yeah, go on, son, get the ears back. He's in. Well done, lovely score. Well done, Barney. There's nothing in it, of course. You see, when you're not taking your kicks, actually, and Portobello are kicking off and we're managing to get possession from it. It's making all the difference. Donald could get one of these kicks, it would help just a little. Oh, it's close, but it's still not there, so 12 points to 0. A good kick again. Well done. Bring it back maybe soon. They're pushing up that side. Donald comes this side now. He's away, looking for support. Well, Andy, going to go the full way. Oh, Andy, son. A sore one, that. Look of it. See the dust rising there. Well done, Derek Watson. Hard luck. There'll be a breakdown there. First time for long enough. Been very good handling in the pitch. I don't know what Andy was just thinking about there. He's had a knock. I thought he had. Just hope it's too much. And very few injuries considering how hard the pitch is today. David Robertson, one of the, I think, maybe the only time he's been on up to now. Portobello will be desperate to get their hands on the ball. They've never had any work to do themselves. It's all been Musselburgh up to now. They've just not had any ball. And here's their chance now. They're putting the first scrum in the game, second scrum in the game, I think. No, not clean anyway. No, it's free kicks. They're under a bit of... No, it's... What he was indicating it was going to be Musselburgh's ball there, and Barney goes back just in case the kick ahead. Well then, just don't let the ball come out. Well done, boys. That was good defence. That's what it's all about, so it doesn't come out of there once they close them down. Andy and Derek working very hard in there. Oh, there's Barney has it. No, so he knocked it on. I couldn't quite see that, but a vital one. Defend this one, can we? Oh, well, good support there from Portobello. Kind of were in trouble from the moment Donald was caught out of the scrum and was on the deck for a minute. See, he's hurt himself there. Drew made a valiant effort to stop him, but support was coming up there. So 12-4 if the kick goes over. It just 3 tries to 1, but oh dear, he's missed it as well, so 12-4. Well, most unlike Eddie Henderson in these situations. Our cameraman here is giving Musselburgh a wee bit of vocal support, as you perhaps would hear. See if that makes all the difference now. So it's done at the kick-off. Vital kick this. It's got to be a good one. It is high enough, wee bit long, but Andy's going in to put pressure on. Drew's through. Close them down. Well done, Derek. Andy there. No, Portobello have it though. That's a good play by Portobello there, Kevin. Take him there. Well done. We could win that one. Quickly get this scrum before half time. Quickly, boys. We could do this one. Score now and kick it would be a nice position here. Just a wee bit of breathing space. And Barney will come round the blind side here and try and slip in himself. And just a decent ball out of here, that's all we need. Well done, here he comes. In you go. Well done, good score, simple, worked well. — 16-4 then, certainly deserve it. They've been playing well enough, getting good possession. Well, Barney taking over the kicking role. See how he gets on. No, he's pulled it a wee bit, not far away, but 16 points to 4. Half time, 10 minutes to go. 4 tries. Pity just had a couple of kicks going over, would have given us a wee bit breathing space, but tidy lead nevertheless. Well, the referee's given them a half time, which shouldn't be the case actually. Should just turn around and get underway. Well, Portobello at the kick-off, so hopefully decent kick, we'll get good possession from it. Well, it's a good kick. Drew goes in. Well done. Good play by the forwards there. Donald and Barney slowing it down nicely. Barney comes round, tries to go for the gap. It's not there. It's back on the Portobello side. Well, when you go for the gap like that, the ball's got to come back. But the boys did well to kill it. Drew and Andy McLeod worked very well at the line at the kickoffs today. Had some excellent possession from them. Derek called him son. Yes, he's doing just that. Oh, hard luck, Andy, if you'd put your boot to that the first time, son. And Donald trying to get them straightened up just to take a wee bit of heat out of it, and they're wheeling round. So yes, he's doing the pulling, so he's catching them for it. And quickly, Barney goes with him. There's not room though. Well turned in. Well done. You're away, Neil. Can you get in, son? You can. You're there. Well done. That should be it now. That should be a penalty. The boy's gone in with a foot there. Is he saying anything to him? Don't think so, but Neil's not too worried anyway. He's chuffed about the score. 20 points to 4. Nice change of direction there with Neil Smith and Kevin Hannaford there. Worth a treat, just got Portobello wrong-footed and the gap was there. Still not got it. Amazing. 5 tries. Good kick again. Drew takes it in the full to Andy. Well, it's the first time they've run off with the ball there, and it comes to a disaster. Hardly disaster, the correct word, but well done, Barnett. He's going to come round about. He could get a score here. Lovely long fall, well taken by Neil Smith. Donald's going to head in himself. He'll need a wee snick ahead. No, hard luck. Well, this looks like the day we've been waiting for a long time for this. 7 times we've been runners-up since the last one out in 1957, and quite a few of these players have maybe tasted that over the years, so Neil Smith and Donald particularly from the team that are playing today will be absolutely delighted. Derek Watson as well will be involved in a few defeats, and he'll be chuffed. And why not? Here they go again. A chance. Clifford there hands the man off out to Andy. He's got to try and get in himself. Oh, Andy, son. Well, Portobello have possession here. Barney goes with them inside. Chance here. Good tackle there, well done, Neil Smith. He's had a very good game. Very good tournament actually. Scored some nice tries and done some good tackling in the middle of the field. Tremendous covering tackle there. And Donald to put in, and right on the 10-metre line. Slips it away. Well done. Well done, Drew Johnson. Is it coming back? Well done, Andy. Don't know what that's all about. Speaking to Stevie Roy, obviously caught Derek. I don't know where he punched him or what happened there. Bobby Clark will speak to him for a bit. He's not going to send him off in a couple of minutes to go, so he's just telling them just to satisfy the crowd. Has he lost? I wonder if he's lost his contact lens there. I think that's what the trouble is. Derek. Well, I'm sure the boys wouldn't want him sent off anyway. You don't like playing against 6 players, whatever the circumstances, so I just hope Derek's okay and go on and take it. Andy's desperate to get in the score sheet today. Well done, Drew. Come on, son, you're getting tied up, letting them close you down. Derek trying to make the overlap there. Aye, Derek trying to make the overlap and go through and slip it to Donald and just didn't make it. But Drew is where the trouble came from, because he's shimming around too long, and while he's shimming, Portobello were closing him down and there was nothing left for him. 20 points. 20 points to 8 then. 3 minutes to go, so out of time yet. We'll just need to be careful here. It's a good kick plate, Drew. In the scrum, of course, because they're expecting him to kick short again. Well, Portobello have it again for about the second time only in the game, I think. Third time in the game. Kevin Hannaford has a hold of the winger. Well done, Donald. Lovely pick up and kick ahead. Alan Derrick is coming back near side. There's nobody else there, so the referee going to blow up. Musselburgh ball. Well, Derrick's binding over. I thought he'd have been binding under. He slipped out there, but he's on his own ball, binding over the top. Steady it down, but a nice way to finish here. Slip in. No, it's a dropout. Alec Barney, well worth trying. One man back. Kevin Hannaford sees it. He goes back, covering up nicely. Well done, Kevin. Takes a quick one. Donald's in with a foot. Derrick lays it back. Oh, well done. Excellent play by the boys there. He's caught, but Andy's coming up. It was good covering. Bit of pulling going on there, but the initial one, I think. Wee pull from Musselburgh. That was good covering by Portobello there. Kevin Hannaford looked as if he was going to slip in the corner, but did well. Well, Barney, you'll need to go, son. Kevin's knackered. It's between you and the lad. Better going down in it, maybe. Well done. Well done, Derrick. Steady. That's a lad. Both teams are pretty tired now. It's been a fast-moving final. Boys are feeling the pace, and why not? Barney, just put it away, son, if you can't find a gap. Neil wants to run. Got Kevin outside him. Wee shimmy. Gap you get, son. That's it. Steady, Donald. I put it away. That's a lad. Well done. Must be about time up, I think. Yes, it is time up, so that's it. It's all over. The boys have done it. 20 points to 8. 5 tries to 2, and you can't take it away from that. Excellent final, some great tries there, and my gosh, what a season. Promoted to the first division, and now they come through and win their own 7. So there you are, just icing in the cake, and it's going to be a great night in the club tonight. We'll just stay on the air here, I think, and watch the boys receive the cup and the medals. We've waited a long time for this. I've seen some victories snatched from them at the vital seconds in games over the years, and hell, it gives me a lot of pleasure to watch it. So Portobello going through, and the crowd waits on the far side to give the lads a great cheer. I'm sure you'll hear them just now. There they are now. Well, it's been a great final, both. It's a good tournament, all in all, a couple of weak teams early doors, but over the piece it's been a good tournament, good semi-finals and some very good sevens play, and I don't think anybody would say other than the Musselburgh team were the best one. They played very, very well. 2 convincing wins in the earlier rounds, had to work hard in the semi-final, but took it convincingly against Melrose, and Portobello, I'm sure, would be the first to concede that the better team won in the day. So it'll be Barney to step up and collect the trophy, and Duncan, I think we'll hear his little speech from here, but we can imagine that he's feeling pretty emotional. He's put in 4 hard seasons as president, and it's all come to fruition this year with the promotion and now their own sevens. A bit of cheering going on there. I'm not quite sure if it was for the referees or... Well, here's Duncan inviting Clifford to go up. There's the crowd. There he goes. He'll be a proud young man. Played well throughout the day, defended well, attacked well, and over the piece just on a good control and influence on the field. There he is, gives it a wee kiss. Nice chuffs with that. Wee speech they're asking for. Well, I couldn't hear any of it, but the crowd seemed happy enough with what he's had to say. Now the boys will go up for their medals now. We'll hear the cheers. There they go. And Donald up there. Kevin Hannaford. Drew Johnston. Derek Watson. Andy McLeod. And 2 subs. Nielsen, sorry, it's Neil Smith, aye, the 2 subs. He'll be getting me for that one. And Colin Scott and Mike should be picking up medals there as well. Well done. Anyway, without wishing to do Portobello down, I don't think we need to continue any longer. Dick and I are desperate to get across into the clubhouse and to see the lads, so we'll just call it a day, and we'll look forward with great anticipation to watching these tries. We've waited a long time for this one. Second row for Val Turner. And Turner has proved to be a great acquisition from Dalkeith. His scrummaging seems to have assisted the team to a better balance, so we'll see how Brian can get on. His main asset should be in the lineup, but that's Drew Johnson takes that one beautifully away to Clifford, to Neil Smith, and Rob Burrows comes in the burst, but he goes in